Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void, and today it's going to be a cheese compilation for January 2023. Yes, it is 2023. Man, that sounds like a far-flung year into the future. It's a pool first play here from TheraPoint. We're on Zen, which was a ladder map back in 2019, played in Premier Tournaments. Bottom left, it's going to be TheraPoint. From PT Hero, and on the top right, it's going to be Nicaract from Psystorm. Is it a Psystorm gaming player? Yes, I feel like it is. We got really high APMs here. So, a high-level cheese sent to me by HyperONE. This is not HyperONE, but apparently he has some connections to higher-level players and convinced them to send in some cheese for the cheese compilation. So thank you, HyperONE. I really do appreciate it. So it's a 2 racks proxy here from Nicaract. Oh, 3 racks. 3 racks proxy here from Nicaract versus a pool first play with gas. Oh, double gas. Okay, so Roach Warren is going to come up here. Pajunk. So it's going to be a 3 Roach Rush, or maybe 3 Ravager Rush versus a 3 racks opening. So Nicaract is going to be very disappointed when he shows up and roaches are already being spawned. So 500 APM here from Nicaract, 271 average here from 3 Point. And yeah, this is just a build order loss, I feel like, from Nicaract. Terror the Overlord scouting out. Have you got your Terror the Overlord shirt or mug? Check out falconpaladin.store to get your Terry the Overlord merchandise. It is very, very excellent. Very, very fun as well. So proudly wear your Terror the Overlord shirt to let everybody know that you're a Terry the Overlord supporter. Yeah, 2 roaches already on the way here. Duh. The Overlord scouts it. 2 SCVs and a Marine. It's a proxy. Run! Run, not Terry the Overlord. Alright, man. So, yeah. So now we've scouted the roaches, and the Marines are like, oh boy. And this is before the latest patch. So, this is an 8-second morph instead of a 12-second morph. But, yep. What do you do? What do you do if you're Nicaract here? High APM, so he's a high-level player. These 2 Ravagers are like, I don't care where the proxy is. Just going to march across the map here. Going through these weird little spaces. Do you remember Zen? I remember Zen. I don't feel like it was very popular, but it was here. Oh. That's it. It's just a build order loss here from 3 Point. So I guess while 3 Point is killing Nicaract, special thanks to my screeners today, Somicron, Sniper Monkey, Stefan, and Jim, for going through all the replays that were sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of cheese. Okay, actually, you know what? Is this kind of turning into a base race? Dude, maybe this was a bad idea from 3 Point. Because base racing here is really bad. Never base race a Terran, especially if you don't have a Spire, which... No, drones are actually decent fighters against Marines, but I don't, that's a bad rally right there. He's just trying to get him out of here. He dies. Okay. Army Valley 13 to 12. Floating this command center off is huge for Nicaract. Gonna let that supply depot burn down, and we're coming home. So now the question is, can he get home before these Marines are able to kill the hatchery, the Roach Warren, the spawning pool, and these 2 extractors? You know what? Probably. I think 3 Point's going to be okay. So yeah, send me your cheese to falconpaladin@gmail.com. Subject of cheese. We'll get it into the February comp. Again, the higher level your cheese is, the more likely it is to be cast. Don't send me any worker rushes unless it's something crazy, like a really nuts worker rush of some kind. And try to keep your replays to under 7 minutes unless they are crazy in that 7 to whatever it ends time period. Oh, this is tight. This is so tight. The Marines, I don't think they can fight back. I think they just need to straight up kill these. I don't know if they can. Oh, I think that's a hold. Dude, 3 Point wins it with exactly a Roach. Oh, he's attacking his own Roach Warren, and GG. Wait, Nicaract gets the win? What the? Wait. No. Who calls GG? Nicaract calls GG or 3 Point? He attacks his own Roach Warren. What? Well, Okay, fine. I guess the problem here for 3 is that he doesn't have the ability to rebuild a hatchery, and he doesn't have a hatchery. And Nicorat can fly. So, at the very, I mean, he can force a draw here. Absolutely. 3 could force a draw, but he's like, I don't want to play that out. That's stupid. Yeah, Terran has the ability to take a situation that is an absolute loss for either two races and turn it into a draw, sheer through the ability of lifting off their buildings and flying them to the corner of the map. So, fair enough. I mean, he's like, whatever. I've got 12-0 army supply. You've got a couple mules, but you have an orbital left because, again, you could fly it away. So the Zerg player, rather than go for a draw, just taps out. So, good game. That was really good. Again, this is why I like getting the higher level cheeses. It's always fun, man. I don't know if this is GM or Masters, but the APM is definitely the higher level play than Diamond, which is what we usually get. Diamonds, Plats, Golds, right? So, GG. Well done there. Nicoract, I mean, I think 3 wins the game. Nicoract wins through a racial advantage, I suppose is how we're going to call that. So, all right, let's go to game number 2. Game 2's here on Waterfall. It's going to be Krullus, top right, bottom left, IntelHD Graphics. Our blue Terran. It doesn't say graphics, but it is graphics. IntelHD Graphics. Kind of a funny name. And again, special thanks to Somicron, Sniper Monkey, Stefan, and Jim for going through the trouble of screening all 23 replays I got for Cheese Compilation for January 2023. 8 of them made it in. If you didn't get it in, maybe resubmit it for next month, or maybe do some better cheese. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the cheese comp's been going on forever. I think I started this thing in like 2016 or so, maybe 2017 at the latest. So every month for that long, I'm on cheese comp, like, I don't even know what number it is. I'll have to look it up in between this game and the next one. But who's our cheeser here today? It looks like not Krullus. Krullus appears to be throwing up a pylon at the top of his ramp, which is not really where cheesers put that. I guess a double gas. Oh, gateway opening. There's a pylon here. Double gas. Nope, killing the scouting SCV. Cheesers do like killing scouting workers. Oh, IntelHD Graphics is going for double gas too. Maybe it's double cheese. Maybe it's like super fast Banshee Rush out of IntelHD Graphics. Oh, 3 racks. Okay, here we go. 3 racks. Bunch of gas. Probably Marauders then. Feels like a Marauder play to me. Krullus is going for a 2-gate opening himself. Is not interested in expanding, which is going to save his patootie here, as he is throwing up a proxy pylon down to the south. What's he going to do? Is it? Oh, is it DTs? Oh, it could be DTs. DTs would be really pretty fantastic against this. Except, again, the Terran can lift off their buildings. So if it's, again, just like a giant Marauder rush versus a DT rush, guess what you can do as Terran? Lift off your buildings. Guess what the Protoss can't do? Lift off their buildings, and Marauders kill buildings real fast. So if that's what it is, Terran gets another win. Terran has a bit of an advantage when it comes to these early rushing things, don't they? But, you know, maybe they struggle in the later game, too, so it's all fair. Let's see what we get. I'm really curious. Come on, Krullus. Give us something good. Give us something awesome. Give us a Twilight Council. For love. Stalkers? Okay. Warp Gate. So Stalkers, then. Another gateway down here for faster warping. Obviously, Stalkers are so bad against Marauders, but guess what we're not doing? Marauders. Wait, hold on. We're getting Stim. We're making Marine. Oh my gosh, it's a Stim Marine. 3 racks opening here from IntelHD Graphics. You don't need double gas for that. Oh, actually, he only has 1 guy on gas on that one and 2 on this one. So really, he just has 1 gas saturated. It looks like 2, but it's really only 1. That's funny. Don't know. Stimmed Marines versus Stalkers are pretty good. Oh, making a couple sentries too, and getting a robotics facility. That's interesting. I don't know. I don't know what Krullus's plan is for that thing. I guess we'll have to wait together and find out, won't we? Suppose we will. Anyway, yeah, check out the merch at falconpaladin.store. There's Terry stuff out there. There are hoodies available. There's other t-shirts. There's like Falcon Paladin's Bronze League Worker Scouting Camp shirts. Because Worker Scouting is great. And you should do it at the lower leagues. I know no Zerg player at the professional level does. And I know Terrans kind of do sometimes against Zerg. But, like, just do it. It's not going to kill you. If you're in bronze, silver, platinum, honestly, even diamond, it doesn't really matter. And it's immortals. Dude, Marines are great against Stalkers and immortals, and sentries, actually. So, alright, Marines come out, Stalker dies, Sentry dies. I think IntelHDGraph just won this game. Another kind of a build order loss, right? Krullus is going for stuff that Marines are excellent against. And the Marines are happily just accepting it. Dude, he's even getting combat shield for his boys. That's great. So, sure. It's going to be a base race. So, 2 games in a row. Really fun. Both players going for aggressive stuff. Turns into a base race, but Terran can lift off their buildings and Protoss can't. And there it is. There's your lift. IntelHDGraph is like, okay, here's what you got to do. Load up some dudes in this. Float over here and start mining. And move your barracks, too. And you'll be fine. See, Krullus, very limited targets here. Oh, you can load up, right? Yeah. SCVs could actually fight this fairly. Ah, he force fields them in. Oh, Krullus, sick stuff. But on the other side, Krullus is losing everything he has precious and dear to him as well. So, all right. This is turning out to be kind of like the last game. Terrans losing all their stuff. Their enemies losing all their stuff. But Terran can lift and fly and float to the corners if necessary, because Krullus does have some stuff that can shoot up here. Ooh, Krullus has enough money to rebuild a Nexus down here. Dude, that's actually massively important for him. So yeah, kill this Nexus. Now here's where IntelHDGraph need to figure this out. If you don't see the message on your screen, Krullus is not rebuilt his base and is being revealed, then you know you've killed all his Nexuses. But if you don't see that message, there's another Nexus somewhere. You need to go find it immediately. Dude, IntelHDGraph has got no workers. Krullus has Uprobe. So that's nice. Here it is. That's how he built that Nexus, obviously. All right, so IntelHD just kind of bringing his barracks up to the top right to Krullus's base, because why not? He's, okay, muling up here at the top left, kind of a weird place to check, but Krullus is going to check it, because he's going to check all the expansions. That's how he does. These Marines need to go out on the map. They can win these battles. They can definitely defeat a couple Immortals and a couple Stalkers. The Zealots are a bit of a problem. Well, that's a fun time to pause. IntelHD is like, now is the pausing time. Maybe he had to let his dogs out or something. Okay, so ta-da! We found it! We found the orbital. And IntelHD is like, it's not overstimming either. That's what I'm super impressed by here from IntelHD, is that he's not overstimming. He might stim here. Okay, yes, he does stim there. The Zealots need to die first, and then the rest of it's okay. Oh, no. Oh, no, he let the Zealots get in there. Oh, and wreak havoc. Nice GG. Okay, so that was just a miss micro out of IntelHDGraph. Again, this isn't the highest level stuff, so it's fine. We get it. But yeah, look at this. Cool. So yes, stim in, great. Run away. Run away from the Zealots. No, don't stim on top. Okay. And I don't think he's target firing anything there either. Like, everything has some damage, but nothing really dies. So yeah, you need... It's weird. It seems like IntelHDGraph knows he needs to kite away from Zealots if it's a regular macro game. But yeah, even in situations like this, kite away from the Zealots, kill them without losing anything. Then jump on the rest of it. Target fire individual units here, right? Kill the Stalkers first, probably, then the Immortals. And I think he could have done it. But Krullus, you know, he's got a base back home. He's mining. He's doing great. So he actually comes out on top here. Nicely done. IntelHD, he would have, you know, could be able to force a draw because he has a base. Because Krullus has a base. No draws available today. I'm sorry for you, Terran. Let's move it up. Let's move it on to game number 3. Let's check out exactly how many cheese comps it's been so far on the Falcon Paladin StarCraft 2. This is cheese compilation number 90. I've done 90 of these. There's a playlist for them on this channel. And if you want to see earlier cheese compilations on the main channel where they used to be, let me know and I'll send you a link. All right, so this is going to be a 2v2 here on Emerald City featuring Mortgage Myth, Somicron, Lucid, and Severest. Okay, so Team Northside on Emerald City is going to be Lucid, a Zerg player. His teammate is going to be a Blue Protoss, Severest. And in the south side, a Zerg player, Mortgage Myth. I think I know this guy. And then we've got Somicron. I definitely know this guy. He's in the Falcon Paladin clan. He doesn't have the spinning logo, though. Intriguing. I guess that's something you can just set yourself. Anyway, pool first here is Mortgage Myth. On the other side, Somicron also pool firsting. Double pool first shenanigans here against a Protoss Zerg team. Should be pretty good. Against Protoss Terran, not super strong because their walling off capabilities and the abilities to hit you from behind a wall are super good. But if one of the players is a Zerg, then suddenly it gets a lot tougher for the team being rushed to handle that. So I like it. I like it a lot. If you want to be part of the Falcon Paladin clan, join the Discord server. There's a link to that in the description. Ask for a clan manager, and we'll get you added to the Falcon Paladin clan in the Americas or the EU, depending on where you are and where you want to be. No problem. Very easy for us. And then you can have a super cool FalPal clan tag. Neat stuff here. Right. Anyway, no gas being taken here by Somicron. No gas being taken by Mortgage Myth either. Oh, I guess they already... Okay. They started their gas and pulled it off while I was chitter-chattering away about the clan. Fair enough. So... Oh, Lucid taking a second base way far away because it makes sense. Right? It is really tough to wall off this map. You have to wall off this and this to protect your natural. So, yeah, that makes sense. Lucid's like, screw it. I'm going to expand down here. Hope it doesn't get found. And it hasn't been found because, obviously, people that are double rushing aren't exactly scouting the whole map. So here comes... Well, Severus has got a probe stuck out here. We're making a Zealot and an Adept. Adept behind this wall is going to shut this down hardcore. So here we come. A Mortgage Myth in the house. And this probe dies because wrong place, wrong time. Zealot is here, also going to die because horribly surrounded by way too many lings to survive. Is this Adept going to pop out on the right side of this wall is the larger question here today. And it does. Okay. I don't know about a Stalker. They're pushing the gateway. It's going to die. Re-wall. Quick. Get the Adept behind the second wall. Ah! Okay. Well, this is bad news. Because now the Adept is trapped outside with the lings, but the second wall's up, I guess. Man, bringing the Adept back would have been nice, but they've got... Oh, the lings have speed now. They're expanding, but they are just pumping lings, man. And look at these lings from Lucid. They're like, I'd love to help, but you kind of kept me out. There it is. Hold that side, red lings of Lucid. Queen here, too. Trying to do the thing. Okay. Queen damage is really good against lings, actually, but look at this ling flood. This is filthy Zerg ling flooding action. Not that I'm above it myself, I can tell you that much. Okay, the red lings, the Queen is not participating in this. The Stalker's not... Okay. Yeah. So the Stalker wasn't really helping, she dies. The Queen wasn't really helping, she dies, and that's your ballgame. Trying to get Banelings up is Lucid. Production tab says no Banelings on the way, but has a Baneling nest, but all the drones are dying. And as far as what Severus is going, it's Stalkers. Okay, that's just a rookie mistake, man. If you're getting ling flooded, don't make Stalkers. Stalkers are not the answer to this. It's going to be Adepts, if anything. I mean, the answer is not letting the lings bust through your wall, but GG, Severus taps out. And Somicron and Mortgage Myth are your winners. Yeah, double early pool ling rush with speed into second bases for extra larva. Hard to deal with, for sure. And Lucid got away with this little ninja expand, but this wall needed to survive. And again, it's a one player. It's Severus doing this by himself. Like I said, 2 Protoss or like 2 Terran or Terran, like a team without a Zerg on it is going to have a much easier time handling this. But the Zerg really couldn't participate, right? Couldn't help with the wall. The lings couldn't do anything. Queen came over, and I don't think she got anything done at all, mainly because she was kind of positioned poorly. But yeah, took advantage of it. Took advantage of the double Zerg versus Protoss Zerg matchup and got the win. It's kind of build order lossy today, isn't it? So I can kind of tell what's going on. Anywho, so GG. Well done there, Somicron. Well done there, Mortgage Myth. And we've got more cheese to go in today. The 90th cheese compilation from Falcon Paladin. We're back on Zen. It's Neo. It's Graph. PvT, bottom left. Going to be Graph. Top right. Going to be Neo. APMs are high. I feel like this is another one submitted by HyperONE from high-level players. Thanks again, HyperONE. High-level cheese is always enjoyable. So a PvT here. Who's going to be the cheeser? Cannon rushing a Terran is fairly hard. So, I don't know. We're not proxying from Neo here on Zen. I'm not entirely sure why we're on Zen, but hey, blast from the past. Hey, you guys, 2019 was 4 years ago. Does that seem accurate? No. I hear 2019 and I think last year, because my brain, I think, is just basically stuck in 2020. with COVID, and I've just never really gotten past that. Mentally, it's kind of a block. Maybe I should see a therapist about this. I don't know. Regardless, probe coming in, and another probe is moving out. And a forge is on the way. So remember when I was like, cannon rushing a Terran is hard? Well, that's what we're doing. And we're not trying to hide it either. Bam, bam, bam. 3 pylon wall. Cannon coming up here. Oh, wait. Mineral count. Now. Dude, Greph. Throw down a cannon. Greph. Greph? No cannon? Oh, there it is. Okay, sure. Oh, wait. Oh, needed a cannon and another 100 minerals to re-wall and get the probe out. Okay. I mean, how many SCVs does it take to kill a pylon that's warping in? I think the answer is a lot. This SCV knows there's a probe coming down here and is patrolling it and then screws up. Could have blocked it. Oh, cancels the pylon because he knows it doesn't matter anymore. It cancels this one, too, because low ground doesn't matter anymore. Bunker's a little bit late on this. Oh, gosh. Attack the bunker. The bunker coming up would be a big thing for Neo. Killing the bunker. SCVs are ready to repair it as soon as it finishes, and they're ready to go. They are repairing the bunker. The cannons are coming up so fast and heavy, though. SCVs retreat, and here's where Terran says, I'm losing. Better lift off and run away, which, okay, fine. Where are you going? Where are you going, Neo? Down here? I mean, the probes can follow you there, too. Unfortunately. So, yeah, no more cannons necessary here. We'll just let this do whatever it wants, I guess. All right. SCVs all getting handfuls of minerals. Waiting. Oh, if you block this. You block... If you can pylon block the attempt to land here, that'd be pretty good, actually. Is the probe going to go for that? Got a mineral walk through these SCVs. Don't die. Good heavens. These... Oh, a lot of lost mining time here, but really wants that probe to die. Where's the other one? The other one's sitting up here. I mean, waiting to see what comes out of the factory. Nothing's coming out of the factory. Steals one of the gases, so whatever you want to make from the factory takes longer. Because he wanted 2 gas. I guess maybe he probably wanted 2 gas. Hard to know because he didn't start a refinery. But yeah, Greph is... what's the follow-up here, dude? The follow-up is we're going to make a cybernetics core, and we're going to get some cannons in case a bunch of Marines show up or something. Kind of moving more into a mid-game here, but it's been pretty crazy so far, and we're not at 7 minutes yet, so we are keeping the rules. I love this. I love Gateway here for early fast warp-ins. And then chrono boost the absolute heck out of Warp Gate and try to get some Zealot pressure in here. Maybe some Stalkers would be good too. Yeah, army value is 4-0. Greph doesn't have anything because cannon rushing requires no army. Immediate chrono boost? Nope. Okay. Instead, makes a Stargate. Ah, Cyclone. The answer to a lot of early game problems Terran has against Protoss. Yeah, I mean, you show up with an Oracle or a Void Ray, and the Cyclone will burn it out of the sky with good micro, which APM tech on these players indicates it's going to be some pretty good micro, plus mag-filled accelerators coming in. So this is the full extra 30 damage. Like, it's a ton of extra damage per armored targets, and that's what Protoss could do, is make armored stuff out of this target. I mean... The Oracle doesn't have enough HP that it really matters anyway, but are Void Rays armored? I'm realizing all of a sudden I should know this. This isn't going to help either. So it is a Void Ray. The Stargate's up here, not down here. I kept looking for it down here, and I was like, what's going on? Yeah, remember what I said about Marines showing up? Cannons are ready to go. Shield battery coming in. Void Ray, Stalker pushing, plus a shield battery to fall back to. There's nothing in this bunker, though. I don't think Greph knows that. And here comes the little ramshackle army. Right? Okay, chasing the Cyclone away so it can't get a full lock on that photon cannon. Beautiful play there. Beautiful play there from Greph. Second Cyclone pops out, says, you don't get a shield battery. But he's like, oh, really? You don't have anything in that bunker. So, all right, Cyclone dead. Oh, wasn't focusing the Cyclone. Now focusing the Cyclone. All right. Where are you pulling back? I guess just in case. Oh, another Cyclone shows up. Lock on, lock on, lock on, lock on, lock on. Break the lock on. Use a shield battery instead. Yeah, I think Gref's done it. I think Gref's pulled this out. The power of Void Rays and Stalkers compel you. The Marines are not enough. Army value 16 to 9. Cyclones are good. Cyclones are not that good. One Cyclone dies. Break the lock-on. ZZvPZ is your winner. Man, that was a good one. This is great. This is some really fantastic cheese. I mean, thank you so much. Whoever of the players said it was okay to send in this cheese. Maybe both of you did. Maybe it was just Gref who did. But awesome. Like, truly, truly, truly great play there from both of you. That was fun. I mean, it's hard to cannon rush a Terran, says Falcon, and Gref's like, it's easy. Look, bonk. I didn't even have to use low ground cannons. The genius was Gref recognizing situations where he knew he could cancel a pylon, cancel a cannon when he didn't need it, so he could actually use the money that he had, which is pretty low, to throw up additional cannons to kill this bunker, and then canceled a bunch of those too when it was clear the bunker was not important anymore because Neo was pulling the command center away. It just allowed him to not waste money on cannons he didn't need. And an elite cannon rusher will do that. And then the follow-up was disgusting, too. So, so good. Going right into Cybercore, getting a Stargate up, throwing up, a couple shield batteries here and there, getting Void Rays, getting Stalkers, and pretty much anything Neo's going to do at that point is just not going to be enough to handle it. The Cyclones were good. They're not good enough. So, GG. That was, c'est magnifique. Très, très magnifique. Awesome. More cheese is coming. Did you know that? I bet you did. The name of this replay is Unnerfing Shield Batteries. I don't know what that refers to. But top right, we've got TheSwiss from the HyperONE clan. And the bottom left, we've got Sensari. We're going to go with that for the Zerg player here. Alright, so in the current patch, which I'm not sure this is on, it says patch 5.10? Is that a PTR patch for the last balance patch? I don't know, but they did nerf Void Rays. It can't heal as much as it did. And it lasts a little bit shorter because, popping a shield battery makes the army back off. And I don't know. I feel like the balance team doesn't like that. Maybe it's not a team. Maybe it's just one person. Anyway, Extractor into pool here from Sinisari. What are we doing here? This is why you probe scout, everybody. So you can see this early pool, like, gas stuff and be like, what is going on? Sinisari, what is the plan? What are we doing? I don't know. I don't know what to tell ya. Not cannon rushing, I can tell you that much. Could fake a cannon rush. I've seen Protoss players do that before, where you throw up some pylons down here and the Zerg's like, ah! And they respawn like it's cannon rush. Okay, this is sneaky, though. This is some sneaky stuff. Sinisari's like, get out of here. And Swiss is okay, but I snuck another probe into your base while you were worried about the first one. So this has got... Oh, man, what are we doing? It doesn't matter, right? Stalkers with shield batteries, probably. And it's just shield battery overcharge that got nerfed. It's not the shield battery overall. Like, that still does as much healing and has enough energy and whatever as it usually does. But just popping that shield battery overcharge is the thing that has been nerfed a bit. And I think that's for understandable reasons. I think Protoss even hates it in PvP. When they go to attack someone and shield battery gets popped and they have to back out for 20 seconds and then go back in. It's like, what does it do? I guess it buys some time for the defender to get some units out, but other than that, whatever. Oh my gosh. Okay, Roachworn and a lair, which is confusing to me. Like, I understand the concept of getting roaches and ravagers here, sure, but what's the lair possibly for? A Nidus? Is this like a one-base Nidus play with double gas? It could be. I've tried this kind of build before. It doesn't work super well. And, oh, here we go. Oh, recall! Recall from the Swiss! No. Oh, he gets away with it. No. It's visible. That's the problem with the Nexus, is it's huge. Okay, we gotta see Sensari scouting this real quick. Hold on. Sensari's vision is here. He is throwing up a Spire, by the way, not a Nidus. What's he do? Now, come on, see it. See it. Okay, he does. He sends a drone up there to see what it is. You know what would be great, Sinisari, is if you actually had some roaches instead of making a roach ward and doing nothing with it. That'd be super cool. What is your one-base Spire play supposed to be? And what are we doing? What are we making? Zealots, Adepts. Getting Warp Gate. for reasons, I suppose. Spine Crawler starts its work. Killing this probe to be big. Nice. Got it. Got it. Okay. It's doing its work, man. So we recall in a bunch of probes, I guess? Nope. We recall in 2 Zealots and a couple Adepts with shield battery support for the Adepts anyway. I'm not sure if the Zealots are in range to receive any support, but they're not actually being attacked. Now they are. Okay, so Roach out, but like, what were you planning on doing with the Spire, Senesari? Okay, this is just the worst for the Zerg player. Kind of got a feel for him, man. You got shield batteries, and I mean, I assume these are more shield batteries. Okay, more shield batteries inside your base, and then Adepts just shade right on into your mineral line and just start killing your drones. And the Queen's like, die, and the Adepts are like, no, not quickly anyway. And a single Muta was produced. Okay, fine. The answer to what the Spire was for was mutas. So I guess you send the mutas across the map and try to kill all of the Swiss's probes before all your buildings die over here. Base racing a Protoss is considered okay. There's no real sayings about not doing that. Oh, bonus versus armored. Oh, yeah, Roach down. Get healed by a shield battery, Adept. You could do it. How many more mutas can you make? Senesari can make like 2 more. He can get up to 5 more mutas. Senesari. More than 1 Mutalisk would be awesome here. Trying to expand. Zealots are like, nah. No, you're not. Oh, there's the shield battery overcharge pop. And how long does it last? I don't know. It does seem a little shorter. This might be on the PTR. But look at this Mutalisk. Just casually 6 kills. Spitting glaive worms, 3-shotting probes. Some of the splash is doing some work here too. This is great. Like, this is an awesome, awesome example of the cheese. Mat. Mat, 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 mat. I mean, what? I mean, Zealots are dying, sure, but at 16-8 army supply, and these mutas need to go. They need to go do the base racy thing. Okay, so the Swiss is out of cash. But so is Senesari at this point, actually. And so, yeah. It was too slow. It was too slow to murder all the probes. And GG, says Senesari. That was annoying. Good game, says the Swiss. Well played. And the Swiss gets the win. Very, very nice. That was great. I love sneaking an entire Nexus into the enemy base, no matter how it goes. Always makes me smile. Thanks for doing that one, the Swiss. Excellent stuff. Shield batteries, and just kind of a hodgepodge of like Zealot, Stalkers, Adepts, whatever. Just, you know, gateway units. We don't really have any further tech anyway, so nice. I do love this 14-kill Mutalisk back here, though. He really did ruin the entire economy of the Swiss. Yeah, but the Senesari going for this one base Muta play, that was never going to work. I don't know what the plan was. I've never seen a one-base Muta play before in StarCraft. Maybe back in Wings of Liberty it was kind of a thing. But in the last 4 years or so, when they starting you off with 12 workers, it just makes no sense. So, no, don't do this, Zerg. This will happen to you. You will get Nexus proxied, and you will die. Haha. All right, what's next? What do we got? What's on the list? We're on CryoGenian BE, which I don't know what BE stands for. I know LE is the latter edition. What the heck is BE? Battle edition? Top left, it's going to be patches of PT Hero. And in the bottom right, we're going to have Academy of Gadat? Or Goat, I guess. What are we going for here? This is another, I'm guessing, another higher APM, higher level game sent by HyperONE. We do have a HyperONE replay coming. Just haven't gotten to it yet. So, as is always fun, who's the cheeser? Let's find out. We'll keep an eye on it here. But thanks everybody who's a channel member. Special thanks to you for clicking the join button down below, becoming a member of the Falcon Paladin StarCraft 2 channel. You can do it starting at just a couple bucks a month, like literally $1.99 a month, less than $2. And yeah, you can get access to extra emojis. Your name is green. Everybody wonders why you're cool. And plus you get the happy, warm feeling of being a channel member for Falcon Paladin, the StarCraft 2 fame. That's cool stuff. If you want to support me on a one-time basis rather than a recurring one, I get that. You can do that through just clicking the thanks button, super thanks down below. And it's a one-time donation of anything you'd like to toss my way. And if you're not interested in donating at all, I totally get it. But Patreon's always available. You guys know about that one, patreon.com/FalconPaladin. And also PayPal. Some people have used that recently. So my PayPal address is just falconpaladin@gmail.com. Neat. So what do we got? Proxy, obviously. One proxy barracks, which to me feels like, as a Reaper's on the way, a barracks into a factory. I mean, this gas is telling us that story too, obviously. Academy, trying to play this fairly normal. What looks like a one gate expand, which is fine in PvT. Sometimes it's safer to go gateway, cybercore, and then expand, but this is also okay, I think. It is a factory. So what's Patches up to? Dude, Proxy Battlecruiser would be so dope. I would love to see Proxy Battlecruiser here from Patches against the Protoss, no less. Would that be good? I don't know. But I'd really enjoy it. And this Cheese's compilation is obviously for my enjoyment. Not true. It's for your enjoyment mostly. But I like it too. Look, if I didn't enjoy casting StarCraft, I would have stopped a long time ago. Long time ago. But you know what? I love it. I love StarCraft 1. I love StarCraft 2. I know I'm weird that way, but... So the Reaper's like, so you don't have anything. That's really weird. Your timings are off, man. What are you doing? Widow Mine? Oh, and another Reaper. Is it like Mass Reaper Widow Mine? And then there's an okay, armory for the permacloak for the Widow Mines. Sure. This is a very strange build from Patches, and I kind of love it, actually. APM averaging 176 to 299 in favor of the Protoss. Reaper tries to pop up here, but there's a Stalker Adept play now, so he's just kind of scattered. What is this? Is Reaper Widow Mine a thing? Like, okay, so you use the Reapers, you attack. When you throw down a Widow Mine, you attack, and when they chase after you, bam, Widow Mine hit. And Academy doesn't have anything by way of detection at all. Not even close. Not a Forge. Oh, Robo's coming in, though, so an Observer's going to be part of the play. So here we go, all right? Widow Mine at the front. And then the Reapers are basically protected. The armory's done. So they're permacloaked even after they fire. Now, there we go. Trying to get... Oh, no! Reapers took down the pylon, depowering the OBS construction. Dude! Okay, sick play. Great play there from Patches, and Academy's in trouble. Academy needs another robotics facility real fast, so here we go. Trying to get that sucker up. Widow Mines just continuing to get produced. Double pumping Reapers. Mass Reaper against Protoss should not work. No, killed that one. Okay, good. Okay, good. But killing a Stalker too. Probe's fighting. You don't want to pull that far back because you know there's another Widow Mine back there. This is amazing. This is honestly some super interesting stuff. Dude, send in more. All three of you guys. All three of you higher level players. Like GM Masters level dudes. Send in more replays. I'd love to cast them for next month. Nice Widow Mine blink there. Blink dodge. Not as good on that one, though. I guess blink was on cooldown and stuff. But yeah, Stalkers should trade pretty well against these guys. I'm just saying. Bring this one up, too. I mean, this one's... Yep. Oh, dude. Getting into the Mineron would be amazing. But here's an OBS. OBS being produced. Shield battery has a lot of energy on it. I think Academy might be able to hold this off. Ah, blink dodge. Yes. And here's the OBS. Sets up an observation mode. And that Widow Mine gets focused before it can fire, but another one fires and kills the Observer, and two more Stalkers go down. Oh, was he in range? He might. Oh, he set up the Observer in range of the Widow Mines. That was a problem. Massive mistake, but the... Ooh, nice blink dodge there. But the Reaper count keeps getting whittled down. There's 4 of them out. That's not really enough to make this thing work. And, yeah, Stalkers are just really good at picking off... Ow. was gonna say, picking off Widow Mines before they burrow, but not that one. That one's doing amazing. Dude, make another Observer. Academy! Ow. Ow. 4 kills, 3 kills, 6 kills. There's another blink dodge for you. Nice blink dodge. Dude, this is some high-level Protoss stuff, man. Okay, moving into the follow-up here with Magfield Accelerator on the Cyclones. Stop me if you've heard that one before. So in the follow-up, gonna try to go for Widow Mine. Whoa! Then Academy taps out. He just calls it G, and he's like, whatever, man. Okay. I mean, look, it's 25 to 15 workers right now, which is not great for the Protoss, but he's got a second base. And the Terran doesn't. Terran's one basing right now with 25 SCVs, which is probably too many. So I don't know. Like, look, you've got an Observer. Oh, wait. Did he lose his Observer and that's why he GG'd? Where is his Observer? He was making one. What is going on here? Okay. Back it up. Production tab says... Okay, so... Yada, yada, yada. We make another robotics facility down here because the first one got depowered, and that totally sucks. And then we make an Observer. We chrono boost it out. And we bring it up. And we set it up in observation mode. Oh, this Widow Mine comes in. No, it doesn't. It dies. Oh, no, it didn't die. What? That thing died and then it fired. Oh, that's bull crap. I'd be mad if I was Patches 2. Wait, no, Academy 2. Okay, and then he doesn't make another Observer for a while, which I think is a mistake. Like, you're dealing with permacloaked Widow Mines, my dude. What are we trying to do here? Make an Observer. Please. Dude, the Widow Mines are just getting so much damage done. But an Observer and a bunch of Stalkers can handle it. Okay, so he makes another Observer. Oh, GG's before... Oh. I don't know. Whatever. He GG's before the second Observer finished. I guess it's with this Widow Mine attack that knocks him down from like 18 workers to... the 15, right? 14. So that just makes him rage quit. It's like, screw it. So that is a rage quit. I think he could have kept playing for sure, right? Get an Observer out. Your Stalkers, just a little bit better micro with them. Don't blink dodge as much. Just kind of take down the Widow Mines. Saturate your second base. And yeah, like sure, there are some Cyclones coming, but you have Blink Stalkers. Blink Stalkers are fine against them. You blink on top of them, snipe them down, and they die. So, again, rage quit, but that happens to the best of us. So GG, Patches gets the win. And let's keep this cheese coming down the pipe. We're on Inside and Out. We're back on that map. Top right, going to be HyperONE. Bottom left, going to be Guy in the Chat. So a TvT here should be interesting. Guy in the Chat, I feel like is a reference to Artosis's Guy in the Chat. But he mainly streams Brood War. Maybe this guy watches StarCraft 2 and Brood War. Maybe he just plays StarCraft 2 and watches Brood War. I don't know. Artosis named Backseat Gamers in his chat Guy in the Chat. Which, I don't know. I think that's a good name. So Guy in the Chat is double proxying, which HyperONE's SCV scouted. Worker scouting, everyone. Do it. If it's good enough for HyperONE, it is good enough for you. Well, getting scouted did not dissuade Guy in the Chat from throwing down a proxy. Gas stealing is HyperONE. Okay. Well, I don't... Alright. Double gas stealing is HyperONE. Okay, but double proxies don't usually use gas. Unless it's like Reapers or something. I kind of feel like Guy in the Chat is going to win this game. Because... Oh, okay. So pulling down SCVs. And... Okay, alright. Yeah, SCVs are good fighters against unupgraded Marines. As well as unupgraded drones are, right? Drones versus unupgraded Marines is also a worker-favored matchup. And where did this guy go? Oh, running too far, I feel like? Marine pops out. Okay. SCV, you're too far away. Come finish the barracks. Oh, man. Bunker coming up. And a Marine at the top of the ramp. Okay. So, yep. First hit. First hit from the high ground. Both players are like, nope, I'm not winning that. Go. You have to go now. Nope. This is your chance. You can kill one Marine and stop this bunker from coming down, but as soon as that bunker finishes, you're done. Okay, guy in the chat had a window and blew it. You blew it. God, name that movie. That's an old one. All right, well, Reaper comes out from HyperONE, kills the SCV building a bunker. And now you can just fall back to the bunker. Now these Marines are toast. Oh, never mind. What? No, HyperONE left the bunker, possibly on accident. And now is losing the bunker. Okay. Okay, that was brutal. That has to be an accidental unload from HyperONE. There's no way he intended to do that, right? Oh, man. Well, Marine at the top of the ramp, outnumbered horribly. More Marines showing up all the time here. Trying to get another bunker up to fall back to. That's going to work. Just don't accidentally unload it again, my guy. You know what? This many Marines can probably kill that bunker, but supply blocking HyperONE is a sick move. Okay, all right. Nope. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Maybe just go around the backside, start attacking the mineral line. Don't engage with the bunker at all anyway. Factory for Hellion, I guess. Hellion's pretty good against unupgraded Marines, too. Yeah, I mean, that's really all he has time to do here as well. So, Barracks is going to die. You're going to have to do this thing entirely with Factory. Oh, the repair, though. Oh, the repair is good. Burn that. Just kill it. Just, okay, bypassing it is fine, too, but I still think you could have jumped on that. HyperONE not supply blocked, building additional supply depots back here. Losing some units helps with supply blocking, and the SCVs. No mining possible here. I think HyperONE's just going to die. I don't know. HyperONE, he can get out of tricky situations sometimes. God, I hate this camera angle so much. And actually, nope, that was really bad, actually. So it's 18 to, nope, that's it. HyperONE GG's out. HyperONE! He sent in a loss. For a self-proclaimed narcissist, that's a pretty cool thing to do. Dude, HyperONE sent in a loss. I'm not even being sarcastic here. Like, I'm super impressed. I'm always impressed by anybody who sends in a loss because it's hard on your ego. But you know what? Now, when we see a HyperONE game, we say, oh, we don't know if he's going to win this or not. That's awesome. So that was pretty good. I mean, guy in the chat, he had a window to win. He didn't take advantage of it. He should have lost, but then HyperONE accidentally unloading his bunker for absolutely no reason. No reason at all. And it was probably a fat finger. Press the wrong button there would be my guess. Oh, man. Yeah, that was it. That was our moment. From there on, guy in the chat is just pumping Marines. HyperONE's way behind on Marine count. He can't do anything about the Marines behind his mineral line. He tries, and it goes miserably for him. He's working on a Cyclone, which not exactly what you want against Marines either. I feel like a siege tank might have been better. But either way, good play by guy in the chat. Like, seriously impressive stuff by him. That's woof. Woof. He lost 4 Marines and 2 SCVs, and he killed 22 SCVs, 2 Reapers, 2 Marines, a bunker, and 2 supply depots. So, good stuff. Thumbs up, man. HyperONE, you're the boss. Good game. Good stuff for sure. All right, we got a couple more cheeses to go. Hit that like button if you haven't already, please, and subscribe as well if you haven't. We're on Waterfall, top right, MackWinston, bottom left, Captain. Excellent. So MackWinston, a longtime subscriber, a patron of mine, and let's see what's going on here. Have luck, have fun, says Captain from the Yoho clan. MackWinston is from the Elko clan. I don't know what that is exactly, but throwing up a pylon in a weird place, not a proxy. Well, it is a proxy by definition, but it's on his side of the map, so I don't know. I don't know what to expect here. This is a little bit crazy. Arg, AFK, have fun, etc., says Mac. Oh. He's trying to make Captain think he was AFK for a minute, so if he shows up and there's not a gateway, he's not going to be surprised. That's so sneaky. That's so sneaky. I can go AFK for a minute to compensate. Look at Captain. Look at Captain being a solid, nice fellow. Now MackWinston's like, oh, I feel bad. I'm going to feel bad for tricking him, but then he says, no, I'm just going to cheese you anyway, says Mac. Delicious, says Captain. Dude, who are these people that are so good manner in StarCraft right now? More people like this. Lovely fromage. Le fromage, le fromage. How I love le fromage. Say it again, Dexter, says Captain. I don't... Ah, yes. That's the Dexter's Laboratory line. What's the line? Oh, my brain is falling apart right now. Something au fromage. Baguette au fromage? I don't know, but it's a cannon rush anyway. Because that's a forge over in a weird place. So this is where MackWinston is just, you know, got a cannon on the low ground here. Everything's fine. Gonna throw up a pylon on the high ground. Gonna make it so probes can't come out and mess with this cannon while it's coming up, which is smart. This cannon can't hit anything, which is not exactly what your first cannon wants to do, is not be able to hit anything at all. This probe needs to mineral walk. I learned it from the sewer mermaid himself, who is Florencio. Yeah, if you're a Protoss player and you don't know who Florencio is, check him out, man, on Twitch. Just search Florencio on Twitch. You'll find him. He calls himself the sewer mermaid. He does all sorts of disgusting, filthy cheeses. This is how he learned how to cannon rush. Very well, says Captain. I concede. Whoa. There have been a few premature GGs here today. I mean, yeah, this is a couple times. Players have been like, I'm not going to play this out. I'm done. I mean, I guess cannons right in your mineral line are pretty tough to deal with. That was sneaky. I love that by MackWinston. He throws up a pylon here, gets a forge out. So when Captain shows up, he's like, oh no, I was AFK. And then he doesn't expect anything sneaky, but there was sneaky stuff. Oh, hilarious. Good job, Mac. That was fun. Okay. One more cheese game to go. Hope you've enjoyed it so far. I've had a lot of fun casting it, and I'm just grateful for everyone who watches StarCraft in 2023. Hey, it's another Krullus game on Inside and Out. Top right, going to be Barcode from the Zucht clan, and the bottom left, Krullus from Lights. Nope, not Lights. 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 That's hard for me to say. Lights. I guess that's how you do it. Kind of a weird pause in there, I guess. All right, man, Barcode player, what are you hiding? Do you proxy every single game? Do you do a single strategy every game so you hide your name with a barcode? I don't know. Maybe you're a Smurf hiding behind a barcode. Da, 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 da. All right. Krullus, nothing crazy from him. Barcode not doing anything nuts either. Gas, I mean, refinery barracks, yada, yada, yada. One gate expand, maybe, or gate expand, barracks expand, or maybe into a factory. Whatever. PvT. Being a little bit safer. Never a bad thing. You don't have to. You can generally get away with the one racks expand. Especially if you scout. Right? Especially if you're an SCV scouter. You try to see what your opponent is up to. And by scout, I mean, this guy's moving in a direction that makes me feel like it's going to be a proxy. Yeah, this is not a scouting SCV, I don't think. Yeah, this is going to be a guy throwing up a factory. So, barracks. Yeah, 2 gas. No one in position to expand at all. Dude sitting here. Factory. Le factory. There it is. That's well timed, too. He had barely enough gas for that. So this guy knows what he's doing. He's timing this pretty well. He could have sent his SCV down a little bit later, but whatevs. Cybercore coming in from Krullus and the second gate. So he's not going for a 1-gate expand or even a cyber expand. He is instead going for a 2-gate, 1 cybercore, which kind of feels like a PvP play. Except you wall off in PvP because the depth run buys are a problem. But against Terran, whatever. Walling is dumb because they have units that can shoot your wall no problem anyway. It's through. Ask anyone. So what's going on? Oh, Last of Us HBO show has been fantastic. Really can recommend that one. It recommended I start watching Station 11 on HBO because I am enjoying The Last of Us. It's kind of a post-apocalyptic thing too, but without zombies. So, I don't know. It's okay. Krullus is okay. Krullus has a proxy pylon up here. So, more double cheese, man. Double cheese is great. So, that's been pretty good. Jack Ryan on Amazon. Season 3's been pretty good. It was pretty good. I guess I finished it. And what am I watching? That's about it. Oh, I guess there's an anime that Somicron suggested I start watching called Buddy Daddies. It's two assassins who are like a team, and they somehow accidentally managed to adopt a 4-year-old girl. So they're trying to figure out how to find her parents and get her back to them, but also it's difficult and because they kind of abandoned her, and I don't know. It's funny. It's a kind of funny, like kind of a heartwarming show, except like a lot of people die in every episode. So it's a weird juxtaposition of kind of bloody assassin type storytelling and like heartwarming, you know, weird adoptive dads, single dads kind of a thing. Anyway, it's on Crunchyroll if you want to check it out. If you're an anime person, I don't know. There's a decent number of anime fans who also like StarCraft, right? Right. Okay, so Krullus is proxying an Immortal, and our guy's proxying a Thor. Barcode is. Okay. I mean, I've seen this work before. He's bringing some SCVs down to repair as well, which is nice. The Stalkers of Krullus just going to win that battle for sure. SCVs bypass that entirely. And it's going to be an Immortal and a few Zealots. And Immortal and Zealots against the Thor is actually pretty bad for the Thor. But the Thor is down here, and all of Krullus's army is on the other side of the map. So, here's the Thor. 3 minutes and 59 seconds. Bringing the SCVs in for repair, bringing mules in for repair as necessary, but that doesn't seem to be the case right now. Yeah, depowered. Don't have to worry about a depowered warp gate. One-shotting probes. Thor is here. He's going to recall his army back to try to deal with this. Okay. And like I said, Stalker, Immortal, Zealot, amazing against Thor. So the Thor dies, and one Stalker dies. And that's kind of all Barcode had to roll with. Cool, says Krullus. And I guess floating your star... Oh, there's another Thor. It's also going to die. Once again, Thors are bad against everything here. They 3-shot Zealots. Immortals hit them like trucks. Stalkers hit them hard because they do bonus to armored, and that's it. GG. So, man, today was full of build order losses and people GGing out a little bit earlier than they probably should. Which is fine. You know what? That's sometimes what cheese is all about. You just make a wrong decision and you regret it, but that's why you can just load up another game of StarCraft. That's what's great about SC2, is you can always just play another match and forget about this one. Yeah, but right, I mean, that's the lesson, right? If you're going to Thor proxy against a Protoss player, make sure they're not making literally everything that counters Thors. Like, if they're making Adepts, yeah, the Thor's going to wreck that. Or a couple Sentries going to die too. But Stalker, Immortal, Zealot is just, you could not ask for a better counter to Thors. And I think Krullus just did that blind. He didn't scout this at all. He had no idea a Thor was going to show up. A Thor shows up, he recalls, he murders it immediately. GG. Good stuff. All right, that's going to be it for me today, though. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a Cheese compilation number 90. Super fun. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.